When we think of one of the most enduring materials man has ever created, we think plastics. After many years of manufacturing and usage, we are finally starting to see where it all ends up when we toast it. These plastics end up in nature and even on our plates. Plastics do not only have damaging effects on the earth, but contribute to greenhouse emissions.
I'm very happy about the impact that Namé Recycling had. We were able to recycle around 150 million bottles, generate billions of revenue, giving jobs to more than 200 people, and the most interesting part, being able to be an accelerator for the life or for the career of several young people within our country.
For over 6 years now, Namé Recycling has been the leading voice in environmental sustainability in Cameroon. Their mission is to promote a circular economy by giving a second life to plastic waste and reducing plastic pollution while bringing economic opportunities to the communities they serve.
Our main activity are to sensitize, collect, transport, and transform waste plastic into final product that we call strap and pallet. We used to deal with some schools, high schools in Douala, Yaoundé, where we implement and we create some environmental club in the school, and we put bins inside those clubs to learn how to segregate organic trash and inorganic trash to school.
To ensure quality control and client satisfaction, personal expertise and rigor of process define the everyday recycling chain at Namé Recycling.
Firstly, when the bottles come from collect, we separate them according to different grades and according to colors. After separation, the bottles are being ground. And we have to note that the grinding process, the flakes, the size of the flakes that comes out has to be between 12 millimeters and 50 millimeters. So during the crushing process, we have to assure that those flakes that come out have that size. Because when it comes to the straps line, if the flakes are bigger than that dimension, it's going to block. The material coming out is not going to respect what we want.
With the introduction of a new product known as pallets made from plastic waste, Namé Recycling is helping to reduce deforestation, which has been the traditional fashion of producing pallets.
The pallets that have been done with wood, they encourage deforestation. Meanwhile, us coming up with our plastic pallets, we are going to reduce deforestation and encourage instead afforestation, and also fight against ozone depletion.
We are able to recycle 100,000 bottles per hour, and this is very amazing. We have put in place a project what we call Namé Box, which aims to incentivize the effort of each household to bring back their waste plastic to our Namé Box. We weigh them and we pay them cash already. We also deal with association and independent collector. We have to create an ecosystem that everyone in every district can collect. Namé come and carry those plastic. We weigh them and we give them money. After transport this bottle to our factory. Our first report in the first years was we start collecting 200 tons, but now we are more than 5,000 tons per month. Now, every year in Cameroon we have 600,000 tons of waste plastic, and 1 ton is the equivalent of 28,000 bottles. It means that if you multiply 600,000 tons times 28,000 bottles, it means that we are more than 1 billion of plastic bottles which is in the street.
Do you know that in Cameroon we found microplastic in flesh of fish? So it's a fact that we are all eating plastics every year at the level of 5 grams of plastic per person each year. So it's a danger. It's a real danger. A long-term sustainable solution for plastic pollution would be to have a self-sustainable system based on the linear law of economy. The difference is that with the linear economy will be that we are fighting also for environment and for the social impact. And at the end, we do not produce any kind of waste, because waste for the actors of the circular economy is primary goods.
Born and raised on the streets of Douala in Cameroon with limited resources, Mr. Roebling Namini fought his way to Belgium for further study. Even after leading a successful career in life abroad, his knack for impact inspired his return to Cameroon to clean the same streets that left in him not so fun memories.
6 years ago, when I was thinking about having an impact, knowing where I'm coming from, I grew up in this town in Douala with not much resources. So we start thinking about how do we generate revenue, how do we have impact. So recycling was not the first idea that we had. I even started working with international organizations to support actually their actions in Africa, but I still felt empty. I was fortunate enough to get out of the country for my study. I was fortunate enough to have a good job. I was fortunate enough to have access to resources, financial resources in Belgium. So I felt it was my time to help and to have a profound impact.
Namé Recycling's determination to beat plastic pollution is fast becoming a continental movement, as they have begun expanding to other countries including Gabon, DRC, and Burkina Faso.
The reason why I was and still interested in plastic recycling was to create opportunity for the youngest people. And at a certain point, you feel much better if we give something back, giving something back to the continent. So that's how we decided to found Namé Recycling.
Finding long-lasting solutions to the problem of people, plastics, and the planet remain a priority.